Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have had several people ask me to make this tutorial, so I thought I would go ahead and give it to you guys. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make your own round car freshies with super cute cardstock designs on them. So if you guys are curious to see how I made these, keep watching. Okay guys, so for this craft, you're gonna need quite a few things. You're going to need some prepared aroma beads. If you don't know how to prepare your aroma beads, then I suggest watching my very first Freshie tutorial where I cover how to fragrance and color your aroma beads and how you have to let them cure. I will link it up above for you guys now. So as you can see, I already have some that are ready to bake here, ready to go. I scented these beads last week for some other Freshies, so I thought I would go ahead and use these for this tutorial also. You're also going to need either a round silicone mold or a metal circle cookie cutter. Either way works. I do love these silicone molds over the cookie cutters just because they don't bend. You don't have to worry about trying to bend them back, so there's not a gap in between the bottom of your cookie cutter and your pan where the aroma beads are gonna like melt all around your cookie cutter. And they just pop out so much easier with these silicone molds. I got this pack of 6 off of Amazon. They were fairly inexpensive, so I definitely recommend checking these out. You're also going to need a hot glue gun and some hot glue sticks, a pair of scissors. You are also gonna need whatever ribbon or string you prefer to hang your car freshies with. I really like this elastic cord. And you're also gonna need some nails that we put in the aroma beads before they bake so that you have a hole to actually put your string through. And then for your designs, you're just gonna need your white cardstock, your printer, and then whatever device you're printing it from, whether that's your computer, phone, or tablet. All right, so let's get started. Okay, now we're ready to go put these in the oven. So we're about to put our beads in the oven so that they can bake. I have my oven set at 300 and we're gonna bake these for 10 to 12 minutes or until they're just slightly melted where the beads are just sticking together. Okay guys, so it's been about 12 minutes and our Freshies should be done. Okay, so as you can see here, they just look slightly melted together, which is what we're wanting. You do not want your beads to be completely melted flat. And a good test is when you press on your Freshie, if beads kind of stick to your finger and come up with your finger, then they're definitely not ready. But these look great. So we're gonna let these completely cool. Okay guys, so I'm ready to print out my designs and I'm using my app Procreate. Now, 2 of these designs I downloaded off of Etsy, but the other 4 I did create on this app. But if you are not a designer and or you cannot draw, then I definitely recommend checking out Etsy for some super cute designs that you can download. And they're fairly inexpensive and you're supporting a small business. So that's awesome, and I've seen them anywhere from $1.50 all the way up to like $6 a piece. The design is then emailed to you and you just download it. So we are just going to print this. And you could obviously upload this to your Cricut if you wanted to cut them out with your Cricut or Silhouette. I am not doing that today solely for the purpose of showing those that don't have a Cricut or Silhouette that you can cut these out by hand and put these on your Freshies. Okay guys, so our Freshies are completely cooled now and we went ahead and printed our designs. We're going to demold these and take out our nail, put the string in, and then we're gonna attach our designs. Yeah, this is so much easier than the cookie cutters. You don't have to spray any cooking spray or anything. They just come out so easy. Okay, so now I'm just going to press on this nail just a little bit to kind of loosen it from the aroma beads. And then I just take it, you can use a pair of pliers and pull it out, but I just push it down because typically after I loosen it, it just pops right out. Okay, now I'm ready to trim these Freshies with a pair of scissors. So you don't have to trim your Freshies, but you see how it has these spiky edges? I just think it looks a lot better once you trim them. So if you are going to trim your Freshies, I definitely recommend getting a good pair of scissors. These are some Westcott titanium non-stick scissors. So definitely use your best pair of scissors or go get a decent pair of scissors because your hand will definitely start cramping the more Freshies you trim. I make so many Freshies that I have like calluses and blisters on my hands where the scissors rest on my fingers just because I've made so many and I make them so frequently and I've done it for so long now. Definitely recommend getting a good pair of scissors. It makes all the difference. And I just cut these right over the pan, that way I can pick up the pan when I'm done and then go just dump it in the trash. Okay, so now we are all done trimming our Freshies, and as you can see, they look so much better. So now we are ready to put our string through our little hole right here, and then we're gonna attach our designs. Okay, so I'm gonna take our elastic string, and I like using elastic string because it just goes on the rear view mirror so much easier, but you can obviously use any ribbon or twine that you want. Just make sure that you leave enough room for it to be able to stretch over your rear view mirror. So I typically like to cut about a foot of string, and I just kind of eye it because I've cut these so many times I don't need to measure anymore. I kind of just know how long I want it. So then I'm just gonna take my string, I put my two ends together, and then I tie a knot. And I try to push the knot as close to the ends as I can get it. And then I pull tight so that it is a tight knot and it can't come undone. And then I just take my scissors, trim the ends of the string, put it through the Freshie. So I'm gonna pull it through just enough like that. And then I pull the ribbon through the loop, and there we have it. Okay, so now that this one's done, this one is ready for the design. So I went ahead and plugged in my hot glue gun so it can start warming up while we cut out these designs. Now you could obviously cut your designs out with your Cricut or Silhouette, and that's completely fine. That'll probably be way easier. But I just wanted to cut these out by hand just to show those of you that don't have a Cricut or a Silhouette that you can make these without one. You do not need an expensive machine to cut out circles. You can do it yourself. But if you do have one of those, this would obviously be way easier. Another thing that you could do if you don't have a Cricut or Silhouette, but you don't want to cut all these out by hand because it is kind of hard and tedious to get the circle to be perfect when you are cutting it out by hand, you could buy a paper cutter, and they come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. So you could obviously get a circle one. So then you could get a circle paper cutter depending on what size you want, and just punch out your circles instead of physically cutting them out by hand. Okay, so I finished cutting out all of my designs, and as you can see here, my Freshies already have the strings on them. My hot glue gun is already preheated, so now we are ready to attach our designs to our Freshies. Now obviously you could print and cut out bigger circles if you wanted to. I've seen people cut out their circles as big as the Freshie is, but I personally like to do them this size because when I attach them, it almost looks like the Freshie is like a border on it. I've also seen people print and cut out the same design twice and they'll make it front and back. So it's completely up to you what you want to do and how big you want your circle and which side you want it on. I personally like to have it on the bumpy side just because I think it sticks a little bit better with the hot glue. But I also like to put it on the bumpy side because the flat side looks like a perfectly smooth and finished surface. So I just think it looks better for the design to be on this side. So now we are ready to glue on our designs. So I'm just going to match these up with the correct designs. Okay, so now we are ready to glue on our designs. So I just like to take the string, tuck it behind the Freshie, and then I just set the Freshie perfectly down in front of me so that the string is centered and straight. And then I just like to take my design, flip it over, and then I'm gonna take my hot glue gun and I'm just going to do a circle around the entire edge of this design, and then I do a spiral motion of glue, and then I'm going to center it up and press down before the hot glue starts to cool off. Okay, so like I said, I'm just doing like a spiral motion all the way around the design. And then I'm just going to set my design down after I kind of eye where it needs to go. Then you're gonna press down on the design, and then I just like to flip it over and press down so that I'm not burning my fingers pushing the design down on the Freshie. And then after just a few seconds, our design is completely cold and is on our Freshie. Okay guys, and this is what our completed Freshies look like. I think these Freshies come out amazing every single time. You really can't go wrong with these. All right guys, there you have it. As always, if you guys have any questions or comments, just drop a comment down below. If you like this video, please let me know that you liked it by giving me a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other crafting tutorials.